another daddy-daughter interview. And this is interview number 8. And you already know what I'm here for. If you've been watching these quite occasionally, you would know that I'm here to make sure that you subscribe. Let's see. You might want to also hit the like button. What else goes after that? Oh yeah, hit the notification bell. And last thing, don't forget to leave a comment down below with any questions that you have. If it's a question for me to ask my dad, if it's a question that you just want to ask my dad yourself and you want a direct answer, not through a video, leave it down in the comments. I haven't seen too many questions down there. So I want to see those in the next few videos. And if there's anything you want to say about the video, just add that down there too. But without further ado, let's get into the interview.
This is episode number 8. I think you all know the deal by now. Dai'jah gonna ask me some interviewing questions to find out a little more about her dad. Some things that I don't see coming, and I do not know the questions this day. Dai'jah, what do you have for us today?
Before we get to the questions, there was a comment about 2 videos ago on Daddy-Daughter episode number 6.
Okay.
And on that episode, I asked you what was your most embarrassing moment. There was a comment, and it reads, "So you're not gonna tell her about the time the boo ran out of gas. That had to be embarrassing." Would you like to tell a little bit more about that?
Yes. So, thank you, good friend, Eric. Yeah, that was my good friend, Eric Desmond, made that comment. And yes, I totally forgot about that, Dai'jah, because we like to forget the things that embarrass us. So what happened, I had a Chevy Malibu. It was blue. It had some 18-inch rims, chrome, they were clean. My car was shiny, tires shined up, rim looking good. We riding down the road, and all of a sudden, the car stops. And like, what is going on here? This is a nice car. It look good, it's clean. So we pulled over to the side of the road, and I ended up calling a tow truck. And the tow truck, the guy, he said, "Man, I think you just out of gas." So here we are. Me and my girlfriend at the time. No, was she my wife? She was my wife. I think we just newlywed. We were just married. Me and your mom. We riding in the front in the tow truck with this big burly dude. And he pulls into a gas station, and Eric is in the back of the car. He just riding, chilling, clowning me the whole time. So, you know, me trying to keep my composure, I'm like, "Yeah, baby, I don't know what's going on with this car. It got to be the gauge messing up." But that was a very embarrassing moment for me and my car to be so clean and so ready and just rolling, and we ran out of gas. So, yes, ma'am, that explains what happened with the car.
There was also a second part to that comment, and you were saying how, like you said just now, you like to forget the things that were embarrassing. And it said, "I'm sure Rika didn't forget."
That's a fact. That's a fact. She didn't forget it. To this day, I will not run out of gas. If I'm on a quarter tank, I'm pulling over. If I'm on a half a tank, I'm pulling over. I'm making sure there's always some gas in the car. She don't remind me of it, but it's always in the back of my head. And I know that she knows, and she knows that I know, so I just keep things cool and keep some gas in the car. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, our first question of today.
Okay.
What's one thing that your parents always used to tell you growing up that turned out to be true and useful today? Or till this day?
Well. There's many things. The one thing that stood out that I disagreed with when I was little and makes so much sense now was about friends. And my dad used to say, boy, you don't really know who your friends are. You don't have no friends. People don't really care about you. And as a kid, I thought he was just saying, I don't have no friends. So I was like, I don't have no friends. I got a lot of friends. And not understanding what he was saying because I was a child, he was trying to get me to see that they are associates. These are people that actually associate with me, but not friendships. So that stuck with me. And again, you know, I have to talk about my boy Chris and Eric. You know, these are two very dear friends to me. You know, friends that will lay down, you know, their life for you. And it stuck because as I grew older and I began to learn, people really are about themselves. They're about trying to get what they can out of you. And if you're not contributing to their dream or to what they need or their immediate needs, they don't have a need for you.
All right. Are you where you thought you would be at this point in your life?
Actually, sweetheart, I'm beyond where I thought I would be. The reason I say that, I simply wanted to be a productive citizen in the world. I didn't have any aspirations of being like a highly sought after speaker or preacher or just this guy that everyone know. I just wanted to be productive and I wanted to make my parents proud. At the age of 38, I'm still trying to make my parents proud. Like I always tell you, I don't break my neck doing it, but I ask myself in everything I do, will this make my parents proud? I don't know. So I always keep that in the back of my head, but I'm beyond where I thought I would be, and that's simply because hard work, dedication, and the grace of God.
Okay. The next question I'm about to ask you, it might go back to your answer to the first question I asked you about what your parents told you. But the question is, what was the first time you remember getting your feelings hurt? By whom and what happened?
First time I remember getting my feelings hurt was second grade. I called myself crushing on somebody. Go back to your other question. I called myself crushing on somebody, and I thought, you know, they maybe liked me because they talked to me all the time. But come to find out, I was just a friend. You know, I fell in that friendship mode. I wasn't really that likable to them as a boyfriend, you know. But I was in second grade, so what did I know? Puppy love, right? But my feelings were really hurting. I was like, you know, golly, I'm going to stop being friends with people. Like, forget this stuff. It's too much, too stressful. And I don't do it. Pineapples, I don't want it. But I remember that. But then as I grew older, I was like, oh, that was puppy love. But that was the first time you really get my feelings hurt when I liked somebody and they didn't like me back. I was like, this is too much.
In today's terms, that would be called friend zone.
Friend zone. I fell in the friend zone.
Okay, what was the best gift that you have ever received? And by gift, I mean like a tangible gift, like a birthday present or a Christmas gift or a gift.
Can I tell you one or two?
You can tell me however many you want.
The first gift that was like super duper useful and will forever be remembered and I still use is my big boy chair. My wife got me this big boy chair for Father's Day one year. Dai'jah. Game changer. It changed the game. I was able to relax in that chair. I was able to sleep in that chair. I was able to sit in the chair with you. You was able to take over my chair. Not Ladybug sometimes take over my chair. I was able to watch movies in there with your mom. That's a great chair. It's comfortable, relaxing, and it just hugged on me.
I just want to say, for the people out there watching this video that don't know, you have probably had that chair for about 4 years.
Yes.
Do you think it's any longer than that? Probably about 4 or 5 years.
I think it's about 5 years.
Yeah.
About
You've
5
had
years.
this chair a while.
Yes.
And it's still in pretty good shape.
It
I
is.
just thought about that. It's still in nice shape. And
It
you
is.
use it all the time.
It just had like Ladybug little yogurt.
Yeah.
The second thing is a set of Bose headset. Dai'jah, another game changer. While I'm sitting in my chair, they're noise cancellating, so I can put them on and not hear y'all.
So are you saying the best gift is not being able to hear me?
It put me on a relaxing
Is that what you're
zone.
trying to say right now?
So your mom know what would help me relax more. So I really appreciate that. But those are 2 gifts.
Okay. So, at this point in time, would you mind me telling your age to the lovely viewers?
No, I do not.
At this time, you are currently 38 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
So, between 0 and 38, what was your best and favorite age to be? And why was it your favorite?
My favorite and best age was my high school years. That would be, you want one age or a range?
I think I want an age.
Okay.
But if it's a range, then
I will give you 14 years old. I was in the 9th grade. 14 years old, I was in the 9th grade. I was in JROTC. I was loving it. My introduction to true organized marching and discipline and that whole introduction to the Army. So I loved that year because it was a lot of growth for me personally. And there was a guy, First Sergeant Jimmy Armstrong, took me under his wing. Oh man, I used to catch it at home, and then I came to school and caught it just a little less though. But he whipped me into shape for his military standards and let 1, let 2, all that whole 9. But I would definitely take that age because it was a turning point in my life for true development and character development as a professional in the military realm.
Okay. Our last question for today's interview. Is there something that you have always wanted to do, but you never got the chance to do it? Like maybe a trip, or like a vacation, or maybe like something else, I don't know, but something that you've always wanted to do, but you never got a chance.
Yes, and I plan on doing this with my father. So, Pops, when you watch this, let's talk. I want to deep sea fish.
I want to go with you.
Because, you know, we like to watch, what is it, Great Tuna, Big Tuna?
Wicked Tuna.
Wicked Tuna. And granted, it's a TV show, and we only see them catching tuna, right?
Yeah.
So we may be out there a whole day or two and catch nothing. But I want to experience something very similar to that. I just want to catch some fish. It don't have to be a tuna, you know. I want to experience that, but my fear of that day is just going out X nautical miles. Like I gotta go out that far. I gotta go out in turn, you know, in common turn, where we can understand it. I gotta go out 60, 70 miles maybe to start fishing. Man, that's a ride.
Well, I mean, you could just imagine it kind of like you're on a cruise, because you go a lot further than that. So, I mean,
private cruise.
Yeah.
Way to break it down. You're going to work on it with me, huh?
Sure.
But yeah, that's the one thing that I would like to do, sweetheart. I like to go deep sea fishing. And of course, because it's daddy-daughter, daughter would be there with daddy.
Well, all right. That was all of my questions for today. Is there anything else that you want to add? Your answer might be no. It might be yes. Most likely it's going to be a no. Because it's most of the time always a no.
Actually, I do.
Oh, excuse me.
I want to add something for you and Ladybug. The thing for you all is I want to tell you, don't change your flavor because it's not in season. What do I mean by that? Baskin-Robbins have 32 flavors. Maybe they have more by now. But what I mean by your flavor, your style, your swag, the way you carry yourself, your demeanor, don't change it because it's not what others say, not the style, or it's not hip, or it's not cool. Be who you are. Don't change your flavor for someone else. If your flavor is cherry, be the best cherry. If it's strawberry, be the best strawberry. Because your flavor have its place in life. Never change that flavor because it's out of season. That's it.
That kind of reminds me of a Dr. Seuss quote. And it says, be who you are and say what you feel. Because those that mind don't matter. And those that matter don't mind.
My girl.
So, I mean, it kind of has something to do with that. But you also know that I'm really not that type of person. Like, I always just am who I am. And, like, I never really care about what other people thought. And you know that, so.
This is true.
But I'll take it. Because I might have a stage in my life and I'm like, oh, they don't like me. What am I supposed to do? But I'll take it. I'll use it later on. But that's the end of our interview for today.
Great.
So.
All right. Well, I will see y'all next time. Take care.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's daddy-daughter interview. And as I said before, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like on this video, and leave a comment down below with a question or something you want to say about the video. And until next time, I see you. We out.